Hello students, I am coming back with taking the particular concept of export import documentation. So in the previous video I will deliver the information about of export import documentation related points. So in the previous video I will deliver the information about of export contract, and the contract should state that like as product name, size, quantity, standard, marking, terms of delivery, and so on. Then we have discussed about why do we need documentation and the documentation categories. So in the previous video I will provide the information about of document categories is commercial document, legal document, or incentive and assistance document. So these are the three important documents which is necessary and mandatory for a export import concept. So try to remember that. Then I will deliver the information about of commercial invoice. So what is the meaning of a commercial invoice? The meaning of a commercial invoice is first and the only complete document for a shipment from among the set of commercial documents, and it serve as a basis for preparation of all other documents. Means commercial invoice is the first and the only complete document for a shipment from among the set of commercial documents, and it served as a basis for preparation of all other documents. And commercial invoice is needed at both pre-shipment and post-shipment stages. I think you are aware with the concept of a or with the name of a pre-shipment and a post-shipment, because in the previous videos, in the previous lecture, I will delivered a lot of information about of pre-shipment and post-shipment stages. So here CI is needed at both pre-shipment and post-shipment stages for what? For obtaining export inspection certificate. The first point, and clearance from excise and customs, and third is negotiating documents with the bank. So the commercial invoice performs three main functions. Because of commercial invoice is the first and only complete document for a shipment from among the set of commercial documents. So commercial invoice perform three main functions. The first one, it is a document of a content. The first one, it is a document of content. It is a bill by exporter. It is a packing list, and it also sets for the terms of shipment and payment. It also sets forth the terms of shipment and payment and can operate as certificate of origin. Clear? So these are the three main functions. Means it is a document of content, it is a bill of exporter, it is a bill by exporter, and it is a packing list. Okay, so now in this class we have discussed about a bill of lading also, because these are the important documents of export and import. So what is the meaning of a bill of lading? So the bill of lading is equivalent to multimodal transport document, airway bill, railway, lorry, post parcel, and for a courier receipt. Bill of lading is equivalent to multimodal transport document, and these documents state and evidence the mode, manner, and date of shipment. So these documents define the contractual rights and obligations of the parties, and lawful holders can claim goods at the destination and at will given by forward to exporter. So this is a meaning of a bill of lading. In general, you can say bill of lading is equivalent to multimodal transport documents, and these documents state and evidence the mode, manner, and date of shipment. So these documents define the contractual rights and obligations of the parties. So generally, bill of lading also perform the following important functions. So there are three important functions of bill of lading. The first one is an evidence of contract of a fair arrangement between the ship owner and the character. This is the first one function. And the second one is a receipt of goods. And the third one is document of title. So these are the three functions of bill of lading. Now we have discussed about a bill of exchange. So what is the meaning of a bill of exchange? It is legally defined as an unconditional order in writing addressed by one person to another, signed by the person giving it, requiring the person to which it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time a certain sum of money to or to the order of a specified person or to bear. This is a concept of a bill of exchange. So it performs the role of bridging time gap between shipment of goods and receipt of sale amount. This is required to be honored either by actual payment or by an undertaking to make payment at a future date by the party on whom it is drawn. After payment, the importer's bank will hand over the documents to the importer for taking possession of goods. So these are the concept of a bill of exchange and bill of lading. So I think I will try to complete the information. I will try to include the complete information about of export import documentation, which is necessary and important in terms of international business. So please watch this video and read the information and get the information, enhance your skill and improve your skills and improve your knowledge by the help of these information. So thank you very much.